Right, so you wanted to go deep on Nick Bosa
Yeah.
after that hit during the Lions game.
Right.
I mean, we all saw it.
It was a scary one.
Definitely had us holding our breath there for a second.
No kidding.
But want to dive into that.
Absolutely.
So obviously, big takeaway, Nick Bosa gets leveled
Uh-huh.
and then comes back into the game.
Yeah. That's,
Pretty wild.
I mean, when you think about it,
I know, right?
especially these days with head injuries and how
Huge deal.
they are a huge deal.
I mean, the NFL is
Yeah.
really, really careful.
And rightfully so.
For sure, for sure.
But we've learned a lot
Yeah.
over the last,
Decade or so
yeah.
about the long-term impacts and everything.
Absolutely. And it's not just about, like, diagnosing a concussion right there on the field.
Right. It's more than that.
There's a lot more to it.
So what else are they looking for when they
So they're looking for
take him off the field?
things like delay recall,
Okay.
maybe some slight changes in balance, subtle stuff.
Very subtle stuff.
Well-
Even just a little disorientation.
You wouldn't even
And it's tough,
think about it.
with the adrenaline pumping
Oh, God,
out there on the field.
Yeah.
It's
Like, who knows?
got to be hard to pick up on those things.
I mean, he probably just wants to get back out there.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's really impressive that he
Right.
passed all that and
All right.
was cleared to return.
But it makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Makes you think about
Like, how do you balance that?
the risk and
Yeah, that warrior mentality.
that drive to compete.
the drive to compete.
Exactly.
We-
With wanting to
the need to protect their long-term health.
protect yourself.
Right. I mean,
That's a tough question.
it's a tough question.
It really is.
We admire his toughness.
Of course.
Everyone's praising him for it, but
But is it always the right call?
yeah, his rushing back, always the right call.
Could there be more risk to it?
Especially with something like a
Yeah.
head injury.
Yeah. I mean, you've got, the athlete's competitive spirit.
Right.
You've got the team's desire to win.
They meet him.
Right. And then you've got the medical advice,
Right.
which is always going to prioritize
Long game,
long-term health. Exactly. It's a real balancing act.
for sure.
Yeah.
So for anyone listening
Yeah.
who's, following Bosa's career,
Uh-huh.
and really any athlete,
Right.
I mean, this is something to really think about.
It is.
How do we as fans
Yeah.
support these guys
Right.
while also advocating for their well-being?
It's a conversation we need to be having.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
So that's something to keep in mind
For sure.
as we,
Watch this all play out.
watch it all play out.
I know.
All right, thanks for
You got it.
diving deep with me on that one.
Anytime.
I think it was a good one.
I think so too.
All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
See ya.